the main message actually from Governor Hogan today was that he has confidence in Maryland's voting system, in the election system, and in election results. This came when he was asked to weigh in on the GOP candidate who wants his job, Delegate Dan Cox, a Trump-endorsed election denier. And Cox and some of his supporters have raised doubts about will they question the results of the 2022 general election before the election even happens. The governor also asked to weigh in on the debate this week between Cox and his Democratic rival, Wes Moore. There was a lot of verbal sparring, and one of the most heated exchanges was over election integrity. Moore accused his rival of using dangerous rhetoric for continuing to question the 2020 presidential election results. Cox, the freshman state delegate who is endorsed by Donald Trump, also refused to say whether he would accept the results of this November's election. And today, Governor Hogan said that line of thinking just doesn't make sense.
I will be speaking. I've been doing that for 8 years, and I think the last election we conducted probably better than any state in the country, and we had we had no issues or problems whatsoever, and had our votes all tabulated. And we're going to continue to make sure people have confidence in our election system.
So he's term limited. He can't run again. And he was also asked when might voters see his name on a ballot in the near future. The governor has been continually making visits to key presidential primary states. He was recently returned to the state of New Hampshire to attend an event there. Today, the governor said he isn't sure what he'll do next. He said he's going to keep working for the next 90 or so days left in his term. And then he said, quote, "We'll see what the future holds after that." Reporting live from Annapolis tonight, I'm Kate Amara, WBAL TV 11 News.
All right, Kate, thank you. And right now in Annapolis, there's a big push to get voters to the polls next month. This is the view from Sky Team 11 of the Arc of Voter Justice Tour. The family of Ahmaud Arbery, who was shot and killed while on a run in a racist field attack, lent their voices to this tour. The goal is to educate voters about what is at stake here this midterm cycle. The Caucus of African American Leaders, the NAACP, and other civil rights organizations are taking part. We'll have much more on the message coming up tonight.
And don't forget, WBAL TV 11 is committed to comprehensive coverage of the 2022 general election in Maryland. We have a voter's guide on how to vote, who's running, and important dates. Just tap politics.